Oh, yes, let's take that dumpster fire that is Donald Trump's campaign and just add some gasoline to it, shall we? This is going to cause more problems for him than it will cures, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you what I want you to know about RFK. You know, aside from the whole brainworm thing and his own family saying he is certifiably insane. You heard about the bear? Let me tell you about the bear. About a decade ago, RFK said that he saw someone hit a bear cub on the highway. Apparently, it's not illegal to bag and tag roadkill. He was on his way to some function with some friends, but he thought, hey, I'll toss this thing in the back of my car and deal with it later. He said his plan was to save the pelt and put the bear cub meat in the freezer. Now, I don't know what one does with bear cub meat, but apparently RFK does. He was going to save it for the winter. He got busy during the day, and he forgot that he left the thing in the back of his car, and it started to smell and rot and do things that a carcass does. He determined the meat was no longer of use to him, and he was driving by a park, Central Park, actually. Central Park. I guess he also had a bike in the car he had intended to take to Goodwill for some time. Figured he'd kill two birds with one stone. All his friends thought it was a great idea for him to take the bear carcass, put it under a bush in Central Park with the bike over it, as though this bicycle had hit and killed this bear cub. So littering and disposing of a wild animal cadaver all within city limits. Very demure, very mindful. Took a photo op with it because we don't know. It did not take long for the smell to ensue, and patrons of the park discovered the bear cub, and authorities were called. Forensics determined that the bear cub had in fact been hit and killed by a vehicle. And then not too long ago, brainworm and all, RFK came out and admitted that it was him who did this. One could argue that this is where the brainworm started. And this is the man who recently came out endorsing Trump. I just feel like if your campaign was already weird, why would you add this to it? Like, do you want to lose?